Hey everyone, this is Josh Smith with Notebooks.com. Today we're pretty excited. We have our first AMD Fusion APU powered notebook to come in. This specific model is from Gateway. It's the Gateway NV51B05u. You can find this online at a few retailers for about $470, a little less on sale from time to time. This 15.6-inch notebook is powered by the AMD E350 processor. It has AMD Radeon HD 6130 graphics, and it comes with 3 GB of RAM and a 500 GB hard drive. So while you're in that sub 500 price range, we are getting a decent machine here, and what we're really interested in is to see how well the APU, which is new for this year, handles, especially in a notebook like this. So just to start on the outside, one thing that we really like, you can see on this finish here, which I'll zoom in on a little bit, there's a rippled design, and so you don't have a gloss here, no fingerprints, has a nice tactile feel to it, feels a little bit more upscale than you'd expect for a notebook in this price range. And we have, along with the rest of the NV series, this same silver kind of label there. Going to give you a walk around the device to see what you get. We have power, vent, VGA, Ethernet. Comes with an HDMI port so you can connect to your HD TV. We do have another USB 2.0, a microphone headphone. Along the front we have an SD card slot and nothing else. And then along the right hand side we have 2 more USB 2.0 for a total of 3. Then we have our DVD-RW drive and a Kensington lock. One thing that's kind of nice about this notebook is, you know, even though it's a budget 15.6-inch notebook, so far we're pretty impressed with the build quality, and you know, it still remains pretty slim for a 15.6-inch budget notebook. The hinges, which you can see somewhat right here, feel really strong. They're not plastic, and they hold the notebook nice and tight. So some of the notebooks that we have, the hinges are real sloppy, especially when you get enclosed. But here you can see there's not a lot of play, and it holds it nice and tight. And you can find about any angle you want where it'll stay there. And unlike many budget notebooks, this opens up quite a way so that we can, you know, get in there, find the right angle while we're working on the road or what have you. So now let's take a look at the inside. Again, you can see the nice hinges we have here. Attractive finish. The ripple design carries over. So we have our ripple design here. We have a nice trackpad. It does have a mouse button that you can actually click. It is one button with a divider in the middle, and the feedback is so-so. But so far the touchpad is very responsive. We have a nice chiclet or island style keyboard, which comes with a full number pad over here. So far response is pretty good. Tactile feel is nice. The spacing in between keys is pretty good. Again, we can't say enough about how much we like having keyboards that are island or chiclet style, but some of that's a personal preference. One of the unique things about the Gateway NV series is this little button right here, which looks like one person telling a joke and a couple people laughing at him. It's actually your social network key. So you have a dedicated social network key. Push this, you get a pop-up on your screen that gives you access to Twitter, Facebook, a couple other social networks. We're still not sure if that's needed, but we'll put the software through its paces in our final review and kind of see if it's something that delivers or falls short. So one of the big questions about these new Fusion powered notebooks is, you know, can they deliver on their promise to give consumers what they want? A notebook that can be used for your basic web tasks, office tasks, and also translate into, you know, watching Netflix, YouTube, what have you. So we've queued up Netflix here. We're watching in the Chrome browser, and so here we have Starship Troopers. And we've been watching the first, 10 or so minutes of it, and it seems pretty good.
Rico! Pay attention.
One thing we've noticed is the speakers are a little bit quiet on our first glance here. We'll be kind of testing them out with music and everything as we go on throughout the full review, where we use this notebook more frequently. But so far it's delivered. We can play Netflix. It comes pre-installed with quite a few applications. We're going to go through and see what's what. We have Skype here. So we'll be testing out the built-in video camera that comes with it. All in all, we are so far pleasantly surprised with the performance of the AMD APU, and we're hopeful that it continues to look like a good bargain. In addition to the E350, there are several lower power processors which we've seen already in notebooks that are below $400 at Best Buy and other places. So if all holds true, this could be a pretty value-oriented system and processor combo that we see not just from Gateway, but from a few other manufacturers as well.